Number one reason why people struggle to build wealth is that they don't understand the time value, which is part of the financial engineering theory. The time value is the basis. So the time value of money is important because essentially means that $1 today will be worth more if you invest the $1 today versus having the $1 tomorrow. For two simple reasons. First of all, if you have the dollar today, you can take a position, make a decision, and invest the dollar. The dollar can start compounding, start appreciate, and essentially start benefiting from the appreciation of the asset that was allocated towards. The second point why $1 today worth more than $1 tomorrow if it has been given to you is the inflation. Every single day, the dollar in form of a cash is essentially losing value. It's losing buying power. So effectively, if you want to purchase these sunglasses, right, you like this pair of sunglasses, you kind of wait for discount or for promotion or for some certain sale. Let's say the retail price of these sunglasses this year in 2026 is, let's say, $250. And you wait for promotion and you don't see the promotion, or when the promotion actually is running, you don't have money to buy them. You wait and it's next year, it's 2027. The retail price of these sunglasses could be $300. Okay, so the retail price is essentially going up, and even if you get some deal, some discount, you're still gonna be paying more if you purchase the glasses back in 2026. What effectively actually happened, I can give you also another example. I bought this watch during the summer. That's Omega Swatch 1965, just a random purchase, and I haven't looked at it. Last week I was planning to sell the watch because I don't really use it, and I look at on the site of Swatch, the price is already up. It's like $50. So the inflation, this is a real example, has played out. This is not a limited edition watch, right? You cannot buy it online, right? You have to sneak and wait on the lines in the stores, in the retail locations. Still, it's not a limited edition. So if the watch value appreciate without the watch being effectively more valuable from the summer I purchased it, this is your example of how the time value of the money is very, very important. So because I purchased this watch during the summer, instead of having the $300, I bought the watch. So if I waited now with the $300, my $300 could be worth $280, $285. This is what this $300 could buy right now, because the prices are even higher than the summer. If you go and try to buy the grocery and you fill up your basket or your cart with the same groceries, I bet you will not be able to fill the same amount or same type of groceries. But because I put the $300 into something, right, this something now at least will give me back the $300, simply because people cannot buy it from the store and they cannot buy it on the retail price I bought during the summer. It's a very simple, I believe anyone can understand and comprehend this very simple example. Another example I gave you with the glasses, same thing, right? Procrastination plus time value equals usually bad deals. You would hear from time to time people say, the person who is more patient, who can wait longer, gets the best deal. This is not usually the case. People who waited, imagine you were born in 2005, 6, 7, during the big blowout on the real estate market, right? You were thinking, okay, I'm gonna keep waiting to get the best deal. You know, when the banks take possession of the properties who have been returned from the owners, right? And you will be expecting to make a short sale, buying the property directly from the bank. Never happened. People who were waiting for the best deals, they never get into. People who were waiting for the Bitcoin when the Bitcoin dropped from 12,000 down to 5K, they never get an opportunity to buy it back at that price, right? So sometimes things are overdone, but usually they're not. This is why learning about time value is very important, especially in times where the inflation, it simply has no dips. Inflation is either consolidating at a very high rates, even now, regardless of the reports of the CPI, regardless of the real inflation, regardless of the reports about the core inflation, everyone agrees that inflation is much higher than the reported number, which means that the amount of money that have been printed, which is substantially larger than combined goods and services provided versus the money in circulation, means that inflation has peaked so high and has consolidated so high that it can't really fall that low where it was before, because the economy has grown and outgrown the previous economy. And when I say economy, you can simply speak the money in circulation, the GDP. You can speak in terms of money that are coming from the tariffs, right? The revenue that the government collects from tariffs. And the economy has outgrown a lot of the previous numbers. But remember, the money printer and all the money in circulation that was added didn't actually have equivalent in goods and services. So you got more money, but you have the same amount or a lower amount of goods and services, which essentially meant that people have more money, there's nothing to buy. This is also something what happened during the virus situation. A lot of people got stimulus checks, but there's nothing to buy. Everything is out of stock. So this is why understand time value, apply time value to your own personal financial planning, and understand when is the right time to do the move, when is the right time to wait, when is the right time to be active, when is the right time to sit in cash, and when is the right time essentially to reduce the amount of cash in your pocket. Because like I said, if I had the $300 right now, I have already lost 15-25% probably of buying power. But because I have the watch, or I have something else, I have the glasses. This is why sometimes when you get a deal on something that people usually buy, right? Let's say you find an amazing deal on water bottles, right? You get like very nice branded water bottles, maybe 24, 36 pack, and you buy them all, everything that you can buy. Why? Because first of all, you can always resell it. People always gonna buy water, and the second of all is worst case scenario, you're still gonna get used of them instead of you buying the water for yourself, paying full price later on when there is no sale. I was watching Mark Cuban. He said that every time when he goes to shop, to the groceries, whatever is on sharp discount, everything that is over 50% off, he said he buys as much as he can buy, and he store everything. And they asked him, but why? You're so rich. He said that's effective savings. If you can buy something in the very moment that you would usually buy throughout the year, and it's 50% off, you effectively save 50%. Why wouldn't you buy it? This is again a billionaire's mindset. It's not we try to be cheap, we try to be stingy, we try to play the game. No, it's the numbers. In the end of the day, if you save $5, you essentially have $5 more in your pocket. Pay very close attention. The people who invested in silver early on during the previous hype cycle waited 13 years just to break even last month. This is your big cautionary tale over here, because a lot of the people who currently talk about precious metals investing, hedging against the balancing of the US dollar have no real perspective on the historic run-ups in the precious metals. Remember, these things are not getting more valuable. No one is actually looking to buy more, to hold more, to produce more jewelry, or produce more electric batteries with more silver, etc. Right? The idea over here, which is the same concept that aligns with palladium, same concept aligns with gold, is that everyone is kind of scared of the inflation, which of course it is a big money eater, wealth eater. But read this with me, and I want you to think about it, okay? You can even pause the video and read and comprehend, and even probably take some notes. Silver prices peaked at $50 in April 2011. So the idea over here is that the current peak that we saw right before the dip last week, which erased gains for at least 2 weeks prior, is something that always happens. That's not a one-time phenomenon. The same people, which are institutional investors of course, who are pumping, are the same one who will correct the price in a very moment when they feel that economic policy or development is more predictable.